You open the document I shared with you on GCR, the latest. Download the needed library at https gluonhq.com products JavaFX. Just go there and let me open it also. Okay. You will be shown with a page like this. You scroll down at the download section. You click the window version. Since we are all of us, majority of us are using, I think all of us rather are using Windows. You download the SDK, download that, and wait for that to be downloaded. Okay, after downloading it, guys, you're going to unzip the downloaded file, and you'll have a folder. So I already have this one. Basically, it contains jar files. These are basically jar files, guys. They are jar files. Now we're done with that. The second thing or the second step that we're going to do is we're going to create an empty project in IntelliJ. So we're going to open IntelliJ. Now we're going to create a new project. Similar way to how we do it. New project, you make it empty project. And this time, let's name it hello, hello, X. Okay, do that. You have to choose empty project, guys, not new project, empty project. We're going to make, that's the simplest way to make projects in IntelliJ. So it's important that you follow that. You click create, then you'll have an empty like this. Now, the next step, it's basically in the document that I gave you. Okay, the next step is we're going to add the libraries. Okay, to add that, you click File and you click Project Structure. Okay, click the one and you'll have a window like this. Okay, and then you go to Libraries. Okay, just follow me. Click Libraries and then click the plus button there and add and then choose Java. Okay, and then another window, pop-up window will appear. And then you go to the directory where you place the downloaded file while ago. It's in my downloads folder. So I'm going to click this one, this arrow or greater than symbols, so I can open. It's going to show me the contents of that. And then another for the JavaFX. And then another for the live or the lib. Okay? And then select everything inside it. How to do that? You click one and then hold shift, click the last file to select everything inside it. After that, after selecting everything, you press OK. Okay? Okay. And then OK. And then OK. Okay? Okay. The next step is we can now write our program. I pasted something on the document, but you can follow me here. You can choose to follow me, not the codes in there. And we're going to explain that one by one. Okay, the first thing or the next thing rather is we're going to create a new file, make it Java class, and then let's name it main. Now, you can name it any way you like, but uh, by convention, let's just use main to indicate that this is the starting point of our big application later on. Maybe this becomes big application. Okay? This is the starting point or the entry, the point of entry of our application. Okay? And now, we have a main there and we're going to extend the application class that is resident in the JavaFX library. This is, so you will now realize the use of teaching you object-oriented programming Okay, inheritance and others, because we will need that a lot in this topic. Public class main, how to extend, we use the extends keywords, and then application. Okay, should be application. I think I have a problem here. Let me verify if it's really added. I think it's not added. Let me verify again. Project structure. Okay, so we're going to import the application from the JavaFX package. So we use extends, then application, and you click the first suggestion here. It's in the JavaFX application. Uh, you call that package. Okay. You see it's in mark because it's important that we have to override a function of the application class. We have to override it. So it's like this, at override, and then the thing that we're going to override, the method that we're going to override is the start method. So we do public void and then start. This accepts a stage. Okay, what stage I'm going to explain to you later. It's the JavaFX stage. That will, if I'm going to press enter, look at this. It's going to auto import stage class. Okay, and then we can name it whatever you like. We can name it like main stage. Okay, and then as you can see, the the red mark the red mark is gone. Okay, it's fixed. Okay, let's leave this okay for a while and then let's create our main method. Okay, this will not start unless we put a main method. And then inside our main method, we just have to launch arc. Run the launch. Okay, it's like launching a rocket. And we just pass in the arcs. Where do we get the arcs? Is this one. Okay? Now if I'm going to launch this one, you will see nothing. But if I'm going to say main stage that show, you will see an empty window in there. You click this one, and then you go to run, and then edit configurations. We have to put something in there to include the JavaFX library. Click edit configurations, and then click add new. It's important that you follow this one. Click add new, and then you choose application. Okay, just name it anything. You can just name it like application, like that, or whatever. You can leave it unnamed. Now, okay, you type in main there in the default package, and then we have to put something in the VM options. It's not initially appearing here, so we click modify options. Okay, click modify options, and then this one, add VM options. Add VM options. Listen, look, this we are provided with a blank text box. Now we go back to our document or this one. There's something that we have to put in there. This one. Okay? Okay. Click on run, edit configurations, and then we have to paste this whole thing. Okay, this one. We have to paste this whole thing in there. Paste this one in there. Okay. Now, we have that whole string copied there. And then we have a code in code here. This is something we have to edit. Okay, we have to edit that path to the JavaFX SDK 11 library. Okay? What are we going to put in there? We open the folder where we have placed this one, the library. It's basically in the downloads. And then you right click at the lib copy address like that. Copy address as text. Okay? Click that one. And you're going to replace this text inside the double quotes with the copied path. Okay? Paste it there. Like that. You will get something like that. Okay? And after that, we just click OK. And we try to run it again. And you will see a blank window. This one. Very blank. There is nothing in it. Okay, let's create a label and put that on the window. You just type label and you choose JavaFX scene control, not the Java AWT. The Java AWT is the oldest UI classes. Classes for UI, and we're not using that. You click label and then just another variable name. So label is a class. Okay? Are you aware of class type variables already? We did that in OOP. That's our last topic in prelims. So label is a class, and then label is just a reference name for this class, or the object name rather. And then is equal to, how do we instantiate? We use what do we use? The new keyword, and then label, and then we can put inside it the text for our label, like hello world. Okay? Okay? Then next thing is we want to have a container. We have to put this in a container. And there are lots of container that we can use. One of them is the stack pane. Let's just call it stack pane. So this is a container. It's a layout, and then stack pane or SP, whatever you like it called. And then we call it, we're going to instantiate again, use stack pane. Now, as you can see, there are a lot of, what do you call this? Instantiations. There are a lot of instantiations of objects and classes here. That's the motive why I introduced to you OOP in prelims, because we do a lot of that in here. Okay? Take note of that. Sa Tagalog, marami tayong mga ganito. Ganyan, new. These are classes in our JavaFX library. At marami tayong magiging ganyan. After that, i-assign natin or gagawin nating anak ni stack pane si label. Tapos ilalagay na natin siya sa isang scene, and then ilalagay na natin siya sa ating stage. Okay, this is the next step. We're going to stack pane. How to add that? Stack pane.get children, then add, and then label. Okay? Let me just add some comments here. Create a container using stack panes. I'm going to differentiate or introduce to you the many layouts or containers that we can use, and then add label object as children or as child to stack pane container or layout. This is also called layout. Okay? Now, last thing is, let's create a scene. A scene is like in a movie, a single frame. It's a single frame. It's the thing that you want to show in your stage. Okay? This is awesome how they name it. You have a stage, typically stage, right? Who went to a opera at something that presents a play like that? Already tried going in place like that. A ballet dancing, opera house, whatever. Na-try nyo na? Isn't it? There's a stage, and then every now and then, the scene is being changed. This is the idea. Okay? Now, the stage is the window. And the scene is the thing that you want shown from time to time. Now I want this label on a stack pane be shown as a scene in my stage. How do I do that? Let me create another scene here. Scene, create a scene to show in the window stage. Okay? So we call scene, that's JavaFX.scene, and then just call it whenever you like. This is instantiating a scene object is equal to new scene, and it accepts parameters of the things that we want to show. So I want to show the stack pane, this one, and then I can set now the size, width and height. Okay, let me try putting 500 as the width and then height is 200 or 300, something like that. And then set scene to the stage. I can call main stage. Oops, what happened? Main stage that set scene, and then I put here the scene. Okay, set scene to the stage. Okay, something like that. I'll wait for you. After that, if I'm going to click run, watch what will happen. You will have this one. Hello world. Okay?